What's up, y'all? It's FortWorthFabian, BigBossFabo. I'm back with a video for you guys, man. I'm doing a reaction to Bob Dylan, Only a Pawn in Their Game, March on August 1963, the best quality. So this was actually a recommended reaction from a subscriber fan. This is part of a list of recommendations I'm doing at this point in time in association to a live stream I did a while back, just taking the people's recommendation. But looking at the description, it says, I looked up from the podium and thought to myself, I've never seen such a large crowd. I was up close when King was giving that speech. To this day, it still affects me in a profound way. Bob Dylan in No Direction Home. Sometimes I feel like it's hard to believe that Dylan watched Martin Luther King give I Have a Dream speech in person. Performed at the very podium it was given at. Here's a 22-year-old Bob Dylan singing his controversial song about the assassination of Medgar Evers. It's said also included When the Ship Comes In, Blown in the Wind, and Keep Your Eyes on the Prize. Footage ripped losslessly directed from tape. What? Audio beginning at 11 seconds is dubbed with newly found higher quality score, man. So Bob Dylan, Only a Pawn in Their Game. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Follow me at Instagram, Twitter, FortWorthFabian. Road to 1 million, man. Let's get it. Let's get right into the reaction.
Your applause, he needs no further introduction. Mr. Bob Dylan.
Bullets from the back of a bush took Medgar Evers' blood. His finger fires the trigger to his name. They heard no hit out in the dark. The hand set the spark. Two eyes took the aim.
He looked like a young gun. He was 23, they said. Dude. Bob Dylan, young gunner. Little did he know the effect he would have. Young bull. And nobody's jamming. That crowd looks stale as hell.
The South politician preaches to the poor white man. You got more than the blacks, so complain.
Look like it's obviously a point in time. Obviously, March on Washington. Racial tension at a high. You know, they mentioned MLK in that description as well. You know, just a point in time where things was probably very tough for both sides, in a sense. Obviously, more so African Americans, obviously, but you know, just painting a picture of individuals who were still supportive of the movement and blacks' rights, though, right? But you have a young man like Bob Dylan willing to play at the podium, you know, with this march, which kind of shows where his beliefs lie. Kind of where he sides, you know what I'm saying? Probably a people person, a man of the people, so to speak. So I definitely respect the stance, right? But imagine the uncomfortability. Obviously, he's standing for something, but at the same time, you know, people may have felt a certain way about him just not being, you know, of similar color. But you know, much love and salute to stand and have you know, take a stance in the whole being against just the injustice and, you know, racism, etc. You know what I'm saying? But being able to show up and, you know, perform as well, hats off. That definitely is a big thing to do. Like, kind of put it in perspective and kind of what would be going through his mind, you know, kind of putting himself in this position or in this place, thinking that, you know, obviously naturally racism's at a high in terms of just the tension, you know what I'm saying? But being able to stand up for what you believe in, regardless if you know, you're seen as indifferent, it's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? That's a huge thing. And this is a deep one too.
And the poor white remain on the caboose of the train. But it ain't him to blame. He's only a pawn in their game.
People already started clapping. They thought he was done. They said, "Oh, all right, son. Moving along."
The governors get paid, and the marshals and cops.
And was Bob Dylan big at this point in time? I'm guessing nah. So like, what this is like at a point in time where nobody knew who he was, right? So I'm guessing. Let me know in the comments. Am I incorrect?
From start line to school, that's the law now with him, to protect his white skin, to keep up his heat, so he never thinks straight about the shape that he's in. So it ain't him to blame, he's only a pawn in their game. From the poverty shacks, he looks from the cracks to the tracks. And the hoofbeats pounded.
If you really would break down bar by bar, this is my first time hearing the song, and there's so much symbolism associated. Obviously, it's relevant to what's going on at this point in time. But being a pawn in the game, we could take that very deep. Come on, bro. Let's talk about it. Really, somebody start the conversation down below. Y'all already know where I'm headed with it. You know what I'm saying? If you're listening to his lyrics, he's talking from a certain perspective. So.
And he's told how to walk in a pack, shoot in the back with his fist in a clinch, to hang and to lynch, to hide neath.
They was deep.
To kill with no pain. Dog on a chain. He ain't got no name, but it ain't him to blame. He's only a pawn in their game. Today, Medgar Evers was buried from the bullet that he caught.
Come on, man. Where's the liveliness at? What y'all doing?
Down as a king.
What's homie's hat say right here? What is he doing, my boy? The reaction from the crowd makes me assume nobody was familiar with him. Or maybe they just weren't supporting the song or his music at the point in time. Que rico.
But when the shadowy sun sets on the one that fired the gun, you'll see by his grave on the stone that remains, carved next to his name, his epitaph plain. Only a pawn in their game.
Da 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 da. That's the Bob Dylan right there. We know only a pawn in their game. March on Washington, man. This is the best quality they seem to salvage. So let me know y'all's thoughts on this one in the comment section below, man. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, FortWorthFabian. It's the road to 1 million, man. Peace, love, prosperity, everybody rocking with the channel.